Good morning, good morning, good morning, all of my great trade geniuses out there. Welcome back to Trade Genius Live. I'm your host and the brand ambassador of the hedge fund prop firm, Trend Genius, and we are in here on a Thursday. Thursday. How are y'all doing out there? What we got? T. Pruitt, good morning. Mike, good morning. Sneehall, good morning. Morbid Drifter, good morning. Jay Royal, good morning. Nisi, a.k.a. Denise, good morning, good morning. I love it. Say elevated awakening. I love it. No, we are getting ADs before the stream. What's up, Soap? What's up, Soap? Q, Grand Risings. How's everybody doing? How are we feeling? Talk to me. Let's see here. I got to do something over here. Boom. All right. So we got all the, there we go. We let everybody know that we in here getting it. All right. What we got? Hella Bands, good morning. Took a wonderful long last night while I was sleeping. 200 ticks up. That's what's up. Hella Bands, did you take the, you took the 5-0? Bodovan, good morning. Bodovan, my guy. That's my guy right there. Bodovan be keeping me on point. Him and Jay, they keep me on point. All right, man, how y'all feeling? What we got? How y'all feeling this morning? Did I just see? Oh, okay, no, I thought I saw something else. Pivot Point, good morning. So everybody kind of fill on in here. Good morning. Hope y'all have a great day yesterday. Personally, you know what I'm saying? Like after trading. Hope y'all had a great day yesterday. Yeah, looking a little choppy at the moment. Definitely for sure. So feeling confident this morning. That's what's up, Q. Thank you. Y'all know how we do this. There we go. Kaz, Grand Risings. I blew another account yesterday. I feel defeated. That's all right. Don't feel defeated. Remember what we talked about, right? Remember, just when you think about blown accounts, just think about me. You could be like, Trent had over 200 something blown accounts. Evals, over 60 blown, 60 or it might have been 80. 60 or 80 blown PA accounts. Yes. Yeah, 5 long is looking good for y'all right now. Very, very true. All right, how y'all feeling? Mike said good. He said bueno. Makita, Grand Rising. I don't know why I was about to say maked. That's like, what the heck am I looking at? Jackie Hansen, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, just hang in there, bro. Hang in there, Kaz. You know what's up. Bro. Don't feel defeated. You already know that. You already know not to feel defeated. If you blow an account, I don't care how many you blow. 1, 2, just remember, it's all a part of the process. Super Spaceman, good morning. It's all a part of the process. And just focus on moving forward. Think about it. If we stay in our brain and we stay defeated, what is that going to do? We're dragging that loss into our future trades. We don't want to do that. Would you say Super Spaceman? Super Spaceman said, good morning, I'm back. Too stubborn to stay down. That's what I'm talking about. Melanin Impress Collection. What's up? My Jamaican gal. I'm doing good. How are you? If I understand Favo correctly, it would be a loss unless using a much bigger stop loss. No, it was a loss. You are absolutely correct, Bodovan, but there was a re-entry. Yeah, they do re-entries on that. D Young, good morning. Serena, good morning. Christopher Watkins, feeling good, feeling great. That's what's up. Thank you for the good words. Yes, sir. Quan, Continue being defeated. Can't do it. Right. Yeah. Whoever got in that trade, either they took a second reentry or they just took another trade on their own. They had to have taken a second reentry. We're gonna get these likes up for trend. That's what's up. That's what's up, Pivot Point. I appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know. I appreciate y'all when y'all keep the ship running tight. I just want to let you know I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I do. Straight up. All right, we got 34 viewers. We got 12 likes. If we can get the likes up, that'll be amazing. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. You are in the right place. This is where you need to be. If you want to, how would I say, if you want to get your trading game up, which is all psychology, you want to be a process-driven trader, you're in the right place, period. And anyone in this chat can tell you, I just took a base hit on a 5-0. That's what's up. Congrats, T. Pruitt. Good stuff, bro. I like that. I like when I see stuff like base hits and sitting on my hands, and man, I love it, y'all. Y'all just don't even understand. I love it. That's what's up. Let's see here. Let me check something real quick. What we got? What would he have here? Oh, that's on the, okay. So that's on this. Got it. Okay. What we got? All right, cool. Daniel, what's up, my brother? Good morning. Good to see you. Killed my 5-0 trade. Killed my 6-0 trade streak. 6-0 trade streak yesterday. Shaking my head, but we back on the grind today. Nico, good morning. Hilton, there you are. What's up, my guy? Good morning, bro. Absolutely, man. Join us, bro. That's what's up. I'm glad you're here. I was looking for you too. Just want to let y'all know, man, this brother right here, Hilton, he hit me up in an email, and just super gracious. The way he came across, and he just wanted to get into the community. You know what I mean? He's looking to do something with trading. He's definitely looking to change his life, like we all are. And it was just cool, man, just to get an email. Just I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. Just being raised by grandparents, when you're raised by grandparents, you're taught all of those like patience and being gracious to people and stuff like that, right? And it was just really, really cool to read that. I'm like my brother Hilton. He trying to get somewhere, and I love that. I love that, man. I love that. I love to see it. You know what I mean? So that's good, bro. Thank you for being here. You're in the right place. If remember what I told you on the I think I said this in the email, but if you need some extra, like you feel like you want some extra help, you want like some one-on-one time, I can help you out with that as well. You know what I mean? But take your time. I'm not just like quick to just push one-on-ones on people, but I'm just saying you have the opportunity, but take your time. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you have to do, but the opportunity is there. But just take your time. I could have got a payout yesterday, but went down 437. I felt bad for rushing my entry because not even 1 minute later, I could have hit TP. Yeah, Makita, that's how it goes. You know what I've noticed, y'all? And I'm sure y'all noticed this too. And I know I'm guilty of it, and I'm speaking for myself, and I'm sure a lot of y'all gonna be able to chime in. Something about when you're close to getting a payout, I don't know, there's this anxiousness that comes on. You know what I'm saying? When that happens. And I would say this. Just always remember this. When you get close to a payout, be super, how would I say? Be like super, just be super mindful of how you're feeling. If you're feeling anxious, because I notice when it's close to payouts, we tend to want to rush. I don't know why that is. We tend to want to rush. Why that is, I don't know. I truly don't know why that is. I can't figure that one out. I know I'm guilty of it. I've done it many times and ruined my payout. I just don't. Only thing I can think is we know we're getting close to a payout, so we get a little anxious, like we want it, right? So we tend to maybe rush into trades and stuff like that. Sometimes rush into entries versus just sitting on our hands and being patient. You know what I mean? So I think that's some of what happens. My monthly is coming up on the 20th. Should I wait to get back in it? This is what I would say, Kaz. Don't reset it because it's coming up on the 20th. If you reset it, that means you're going to pay for the reset and then you're going to pay for your subscription on the 20th. I would say this. Don't stay with your account. Don't bail out on it. Even if it's getting close to being blown or whatever the case may be, still work your butt off on trying to get the account back. Think about it. If we get close to our accounts being blown and we just do away with them and grab another one, we're not building a good habit there, right? We want to build a habit of, definitely trying to, get through that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a very sad feeling, but let's remember something, y'all. And this is tough love when it comes to this. Ain't no feelings. Ain't no feelings. Ain't no very sad feelings. Like if you feeling like that, then you need to like rethink everything that's going on, right? We don't feel sad about blowing accounts. Don't get me wrong, it sucks. Don't get me wrong, it sucks. And I'm not gonna even pretend like it's just like okay. But we have to get to the point to where it's just okay. It has to become okay. Remember the book, The Biggest Loser Wins, right? The Best Loser Wins, right? The book. So look, we're gonna get back into that. Let's see here. Let me see a minute. I was making breakfast for my. That's what's up, bro. Absolutely. Is this live on for y'all? Okay, appreciate. Yeah, absolutely. Hilton, anytime. Euphoria only trades. Yep, that's correct. I joined too early, then I could see the chat, but not the live. Got it. You're welcome, Hilton. No problem. Edgar Martinez. Good morning. All right, I'm gonna jump back into the comments. Let's jump to news because it's getting close to market open. Let's go and, knock that stuff out real quick. And then we'll jump back in and we'll talk about this. That's something I definitely want to talk about. All right, let's get on news, y'all. All right, remember we show up every day on the charts. We do the same thing every day. Remember, repetitive. I can't, say that more. Let's see here.
Order canceled.
I'm setting that order real quick. I'm gonna take a trade with Lazy today. Let's see what Lazy got for us. All right, my order's set.
Order submitted.
All right, cool. All right, so news for today. We have 2 minutes for market open. All right, so we had unemployment claims, orange folder this morning. That was at 5:30. I don't think that brought in too much volume. We'll see. Other than that, it was pretty much nothing going on. 7 a.m. we have this construction spending. That's really nothing. That's really neither here nor there. It's yellow news. We're not going to even be worried about that. And that's pretty much it for the day, y'all. All it was unemployment claims. So let's jump to the charts. Let's check this 5:30 candle. Let's see what we got. What's 5:30 at? Right here? Here. All right, so not even that much volume. It was like we didn't even have news. It's the 5:30 candle right here. Or 9:30, depending on your time frame. For all of y'all that are new, I'm on the West Coast, so I'm on Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time. But just keep that in mind. All right, so market is going to open in some seconds. So let's see here. So let's check our bias. So 5 to 9 right here. 11 to 2. Well, we already know by looking at this, we know that London broke Asia highs but did not break Asia lows. So we look for the market to be bullish today. I just did that kind of quick because the market is going to open in 4 seconds. All right. So, all right. Let's see what we get. A little high volume candle there. Always during market open. Let me scale my screen up a little bit. All right, cool. Wow, that's a little funny looking candle. All right, what we got? Drip, good morning, bro. Thanks for popping in, bro. Appreciate you. Going to get a job so I can get my one-on-one and a funded demo. Cool, but I'm about ready to test my skills. That's what's up, Q. That's what's up. Do this. Yes, do this. Just demo for a minute. Yeah, demo for a minute, Q. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Just demo for a minute. Yep, I had to stop and walk away because I was doing.
Order filled.
All right, I'm in this. I'm in a trade. Let's see here. I'm in a sell on the 5 minute on my other accounts. So let's see what that does. Let's see. Do this and do that. All right, cool.
Order submitted.
So I don't think we're going to get a daily today because price is too close to this daily level, but possibly we may get a 15-minute strat today, possibly. Let's see. All right, so 15. Okay, so this candle has to flip bullish in order for that to happen. But honestly, I really truly believe that we're going, even though overnight bias told us that we're looking for bullish price action today, I really truly believe that we're gonna go a little bit bearish, man. We've been super bullish, yo. Super bullish. Like super bullish. Look at this. Super bullish. Super bullish. Going all the way back to April 29th. I mean, we've been bullish before that, but that's as far as I went back. But yeah, it was super bullish. Super, super bullish. So we shall see. But price pretty much consolidated a lot last night, as you can see. We're on the 15 minutes, so it's less candles, but yeah, so we'll just see. We'll sit back, be patient. Y'all know the vibes. We sit back, we be patient, we wait for our setups, and we go from there. All right, indicators was popping. All right, cool. They just jumped in. All right, so let's see. Let's jump in here. I've only had 117 left on one account, and I brought it back 50K. Yep, absolutely. That's what's up, Impress. I couldn't even be mad, right? It's blown because of the 3,000 drawdown, so I have to buy it. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying, Kaz. Just grab another one, bro. Just grab another one. Literally, it's part of the process. I read that book last night. That's what's up, T. Pruitt. Heaven enjoy life. Good morning. Who is lazy? Oh, lazy is one of our coaches in the lazy is one of our coaches in the Edge Funder. Excuse me, in the inner circle. Yeah, lazy setup is invalid. That's very, very true, T. Pruitt. I'm doing something else over here. Yeah, but lazy's valid. Lazy's trade is invalid. That's what's up. Good morning. Train got another 2 payouts. That's what's up. 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 All right. What we got? Steven, you're take profit, right? Are you take profit trader, Steven? PT702. Good morning, T. Pruitt. Yep, there we go. There's a daily above too. Yeah, there is one up there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we get. For sure. Yeah, absolutely, Q. There you go. Josh Stress, good morning. That's what's up. We would love to have you. Let's see here. What strat you use for sell today? I was just doing something. It wasn't a strategy. I was just doing something. I was gonna take lazy's trade, but I saw that it was invalid. But I still was doing something. But what I did. I set my I had set my order, but then I saw that his trade was invalid. So what I did is I clicked out of that and I just went into my demo account and just did it on demo just to see. And it actually lost, but it's cool because it was on demo. Looking for longs. Yes, I'm take profit. I like, yeah. Because when you said you got payout the last couple of days, that's what I thought. Because Mr. Payout uses he uses take profit as well. That's why he be getting multiple payouts like that. Because you can take a payout with take profit pretty much every day. These longs will not be the best. I know it would not be. I don't know, Serena. Because look, this will be our stop loss right here, right? Yeah, this will be our stop loss. This will be our target. So actually, it wouldn't be bad at all if you think about it, because let's see here. Entry, well, that depends on where entry would be. If we get an entry somewhere in this area, then it would be pretty cool. Let's see here. What do we have? So this would be stop loss at 727. This is 800. Oh, yeah, I think it would be good. Serena, if we were able to get an entry somewhere in this area, I think it definitely could definitely be a cool trade. Actually, this jumped in too right now. So interesting. Let me see. Did we take overnight? No, we did not. This is overnight Asia high right here. So we'll see. We'll see what we got. 726.7. Yeah, it's the same one. All right, so let's do this. Get out my demo account. Let me take this 726.25. All right, I'm gonna get in on this on my live account. 726.25. All right, log out of there. Log in my account, and this will be account number. What is that? 50. All right, copy traders on. All right, I think that was invalidated as well. Yep, 764.25. Yeah, I think that was invalidated, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I think that was invalidated. All right, let's do this. All right, cool. So
Order submitted.
I set an order on my live account. So let's see what we got. I'm gonna jump in with lazy. On a 5 minute. All right, what we got? Hey, if my ID comes in the mail today, I can get a payout tomorrow finally. Oh, you was waiting on your ID? Gotcha, hella bands. Okay. I'm waiting for the 15 minutes to close for the banger. Let's check that. Oh, okay, yeah. So if this candle stays bullish and it closes bullish, then we would have a 15-minute banger, and it might be pretty decent. We'll probably possibly even take it up to this London, London high right here. So that might be a pretty good trade as well. Yep. All right. What else we got? Oh, 0.77 R depend. Yeah. That's what I was saying. That if we can get it, what's going on here, y'all? Hold on. Let me refresh this. My indicators are tripping. Right, indicate. All right, there we go. If we can get a decent, like if we can get a a fair value gap through here in this area, I think it would be pretty decent, and we could still use this. What is this? 722 as our stop, Serena. So we'll see. We said, damn, lazy trade would be doing well on MES, right? I know, for real. Yeah, I think that, let's see here. I don't know, man. I'm gonna sit and let that cook. I'm gonna sit and let that cook. All right, I was thinking about not taking lazy's trade, but we'll see. We'll see. You know what? I just think it was invalidated. Yep, it's invalidated. I'm taking it off my charts. It's an order. All right, that's canceled.
Order canceled.
All right, cool. So, let's see here. Dang, this is super wiki, yo. I hate days like that when the prices be super wiki, can't get no fair value gap. Yeah, I'm with you, Serena. I don't, let me see, 7, what's this? This is about 45, 44. And this is, let's see here, 56, 22. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, 5-0 loans is still in play. Absolutely correct. All right. Well, while that is doing this thing, we have 65. Excuse me, y'all. We have 65 viewers. We have 19 likes. All I ask is, could y'all please get the likes up for me? We got what? 45 more likes we need. Let's let the likes match the viewers, please. I appreciate y'all. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Just a couple of clicks. That's all I asked for. Got my one and done for the day. Was a profit day. So now I'm closing my charts. Absolutely. Well, I would say this, Morbid Drifter, log out of your accounts, but leave your charts up. Yeah, leave your charts up. Yeah, leave them up. Just because you want to, just see what's going on in the market, right? We always want to get our characteristics going, right? So with that stated, log out of your account, smart man, and just leave the charts up so you can just actually see what's going on. That's what's up, y'all. I see we got a lot of viewers in here today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You are now a trade genius, literally. go ahead and subscribe. And you're in the right place. And if you definitely want to level up your trading psychology and level up your trading game, this is where you need to be. And you can ask anyone ask anybody in this comment section, and they'll let you know how much this live stream is helping them with their trading game and their trading psychology. Period. So, that's what's up. Mr. Q Israel, first time viewing. That's what's up, man. Welcome. Glad you are here. Appreciate you. Like I said, as I stated, you're in the right place. You know what I'm saying? So just rock with us. All right, y'all. Y'all know how it goes. So while we are waiting, what's that? 764.25. While we are waiting for a price to do something, we're gonna go ahead on and get this mental therapy rocking, y'all. Let's do it. I'm using deep charts, and it isn't like looking at TV or something. Oh, don't worry. Gotcha. Yes. Very true. Got my one and done overnight, locked myself out, logged out of my accounts. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Donna. That's what I'm talking about. When is the best time for 5-0 reentry? It's always bottom, and it's always like, so you think we trade the 5-0. It's usually that with that strategy. So my time is like a whole 45 seconds off than yours? Huh, interesting. Re-entry would be immediately bottoming on the 5-0. It would be immediately. So we take the 5-0 depending on, we take the 5-0 at the close of the 6:05 candle, right? I mean, it's closed at the first 5-minute candle, right? So you just take it. And if it fails, you just put your reentry, you put your limit order there, which is your reentry. You're just waiting for price to come and tap you back in. So the reentry is immediately after it loses. Now, that depends on how much your account can take. I would say this: if the stop loss is like $1,000, 800, I say anything over 750. Me personally, I don't do a second reentry. Not when it's like 750. 750, yes. If it's 1,000, no. Because then if it goes against us twice, we're two bands down. I mean, I have large accounts for the 5-0, so it's cool. But basically, just set the limit order and just wait to get tapped back in. If it's in the 400, 500, less than 600 range, I'm definitely gonna be re-entering. If it's like 400 or 500, I may even re-enter 3 times, and that's me. That's me. But if you read the PDF says after the second 2 re-entries, that's it. That's just to protect y'all accounts. The 5-0 is a strategy that I was trading way before we gave it to the community, and put like this: before the community got it, we had already been forward testing it for like 8 months, literally. So we have been on it for a long time. So for me, it's a little bit different because I was a part of helping to understand that strategy. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, and micros, yeah, you can trade it on micros. It's just follow the same rules. The rules would be where are we at? 2675. All right, let's do this. All right, there we go.
Order submitted.
Set my little order. All right, so that thing, yeah. A lot of people are still in from last night. So if you're trading it on micros, it's the same trade. So it's just a different instrument, right? 15-minute just went bearish. Let me see. Oh, look at that. That thing closed bearish right at the left. Okay, so 15 minutes. 15-minute banger is invalid. No worries. Can't trade it because what? We have a bullish candle here and a bearish candle here, which does what? It invalidates that strategy. So that strategy is done for the day. Can't trade that one. Yep, that's absolutely. Look at where can I get the 5-0 PDF? Makita, are you in the inner circle, or are you in the inner circle, or are you in the the Edge Funder Discord. Let me know. If you're in the Edge Funder Discord, you won't be able to get it. But if you're in the inner circle, let me know and I can point you in the right direction. Stop that TP2. So that's what's up. Which method we back testing? I can't share that information, Mr. Daniel. Nah, I'm keeping a strategy to myself. So this weekend, y'all gonna get a DM from me, and we gonna move towards our date. And when we do, I'm definitely going to I'll definitely let y'all know. Well, actually, at that point, I won't let you know. When we get on the call for our back testing, have our back testing session, then I definitely will let you know at that point. But I'm just kind of keeping that to myself right now. Let's see here. The one thing I have noticed is most strategies have such a huge random on risk and reward. It seems like the only accounts to do random R&Rs you need. Yeah, that's true. Bigger account would definitely help, but it depends on the strategy. I found the 5 on Scalps God. Oh, did you? Okay, cool. There you go, Makita. Go to Scalp God's YouTube channel, which would be, let's do it. Let's all do it together. Let's see here. Let's do this. And let's do this. I'm gonna take you to where it's at. Scalp should already pop up. Where you at? My big brother at. There we go. So it would be here. So right here, go on this page. Makita, go on this page, and let's see here. I'm sure it's going to be somewhere in video somewhere. Who said that? Q, if you got the link to the video for the 5-0, would you mind sharing it in the comment section? Please. But yeah, this is where you want to go though, Makita, and you can get it there. I didn't even know my big brother had it on there. So that's dope. That's dope. All right, cool. We're getting this is a nice little chop box right here. Forming, I should say. Not too bad. Wow, so both of my strategies did not set up today. Okay. And that happens. All right, what we got? Yeah. Yep. Had until they hit the all-time highs, and now my runner is running. That's what's up. 5 mics plus 1 runner. Hey, micro gang. The middle video at the top. Oh, got you. Middle video at the top. Let's see here. That's NQ. Best week of my trading career, even with Trump tweets. Best strategy for trading. It's probably just going to be somewhere here in videos, I'm sure. Let's see here. NQ. It's somewhere in here. Just get in there. Let me find it. I'm old. Q, wow. He needs to drop more videos. Hey, maybe. No, I need to drop more. Not him. I need to drop more. For real. We're sitting on our hands today, protect the capital. Yep, we sit on our hands today, protecting capital. That's what's up. All right, let's get this mental therapy rocking, y'all. Y'all know how we do it. All right, so question of the day today is, would you take this trade if you had to hold it for 30 minutes? So you would ask yourself, would I take this particular trade if I had to hold it for 30 minutes? Now let's get in there on that talking point. Get this out the way, put that there. All right, so if you had to hold it, would you take this trade if you had to hold it for 30 minutes? Let's talk about that. All right, so this question is to, okay, yeah. Today is just consolidating, so I'm going to get some fruits, coconut water, and study later. Man, how you just gonna say that? That's like the other thing you did. You was like, yeah, I'm nothing going on. I'm going to the beach. And how you just say that? I'm going to get some fruits, coconut water, and study later. Man, I need an invite. That's all I got to say. I need an invite. He said, heck no, I'm no scalper. LOL, that's way too long. I'm taking to TV like, y'all can hear me. That's way too long? Well, check this out, Jerry Jack. For the 5-0 strategy, think about it. Folks been in the 5-0 for hours. There's times I've been in a 5-0 for, there was one time I was in a 5-0 from market open, meaning overnight market open, right? 5 my time. Excuse me, 3 my time to market close the next day. Yeah, that's one of them ones that hit like TP 109. So literally, like I was in that trade for roughly 5, 12. I was in a trade for almost 12 hours. Yep. See, I'm talking to the TV like y'all can hear me. All right, so let's talk about this. So the most strategies, let me see here. I don't have a strategy. Actually, there's 2 strategies that I trade where I could actually be holding it for 30 minutes. Actually, all the strategies that we trade, and Serena can attest to this. Even the daily strat. There's times the daily strat has taken 30 minutes. It's taken a couple of hours to hit TP. So depending on your strategy, this could possibly happen. You know, you could be in a trade and be holding it for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Literally. I mean, if the strategy, think about this. Let's say you have a strategy, right? You take your strategy sets up, you take the entry. That strategy can be bouncing around. You know, price could just be bouncing around, doing some ranging stuff, and take a couple of hours to hit TP. Literally. Today it's consolidated. I'm taking a trip to Dubai. JR. Right? For real. I held overnight for the first time. Oh, that's what's up, Serena. Yeah, absolutely. I love scalping. Just have to set the game plan and forget you're in a trade till you either hit TP or at right. Move stop loss to TP2. Got taken out this morning. Got you. It took some discipline to leave my stop loss alone and trust the process. Right. That's when you know you're trusting the process. When you can go to sleep and let that trade run overnight, you know you're definitely trusting the process for real. All right, so would you take this trade if you had to hold it for 30 minutes? So, scalping mindset versus structured trade. So let me tell you this. If you can't hold the trade, if you can't hold it, that means conviction is weak, right? Let's think about that. Yeah, if you can't hold it, conviction is definitely weak. All right, let's see here. Now I'm in a trade with lazy. Don't look like that one is going to look like that one's going to go against us. Yep, possibly. What's TP? Okay, cool.
Order filled.
And we're out of there. So that one went against us. No worries. Pay some bills on those accounts today. No harm, no foul. So let's see here. Look at the 15. We're just talking about hella bands. What we got? Oh yeah. I mean, nothing for me out there. All my strategies are done. Literally, my strategies are done. I have no setups. 15-minute bangers invalidated. Daily strats invalidated. So it's all good. All right. So going back to this, if you can't hold it, that means conviction would be weak, right? So holding a trade for 30 minutes is really just, there's a lot of structure there. If you have a strategy and you take the strategy and it takes 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours to hit TP, that's just the way that it works. You know what I mean? You have to hold the trade. If you're a scalper and you have a scalping mindset, you just want to get in a trade really quickly and out really quickly, then of course holding a trade for 30 minutes won't work for you. But you also have to understand too, if you have a strategy and you take your strategy, sometimes it can take up to an hour, 2 hours. And on there's an A plus strategy that we trade with scalp, and sometimes that can take 4 hours to TP. Yeah, sometimes it can take 4 hours. So at the end of the day, you have to be able to hold your trades and not FOMO out of them. Not FOMO in, but FOMO out. Like don't be in a trade for so long and you're like, I'm just gonna just get out. That's why I always say don't look at your trades. But there are times that we will be in trades for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 12 hours, especially if you're in a 5-0. The 5-0 is still going. There's people that are still in the 5-0 right now that got into that strategy last night at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And it is it's going on 7. So they've already been in it for 12 hours. Literally. So, right. And A plus, Serena will tell you, sometimes the A plus strategy that we trade, she's not speaking of Lazy's A plus. She's speaking of Scalp's A plus. That can go all the way to market close, literally. Like we'll be in that trade all day. But those are one of the things where you set your stop loss, you set all your you set everything, right? And you let the trade rock. That's how it works. And you let it go. So, yeah, I don't think he did. It's all good. No big deal. I got you, Jay Royal. How do you hold when my screen goes off? It messes up sometimes. How do you hold? You just let the trade run, Kiara. You just let it go. You said your screen goes off. What I would say is you need to go on your settings, go to display, and I'm sure you have it set to where your screen goes to sleep after so many minutes, right? I'm almost sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there. So I would say choose the setting where your screen does not sleep, does not go into sleep mode, and then that'll help you. At least you can do that while you're trading. So this way your charts stay up. Or you can set it to like 4 hours, I think 1 hour, whatever. They have little time frames that you can set it for. So I would do that. Now, let's see here. I may have held the 15-minute strategy for 30 minutes. Yeah, that's a possibility. Easy possible. 30 minutes is easy. I'm gonna be honest with you. 30 minutes might seem like a long time, but it's not a long time at all. It's not really a long time to hold a trade. Now, if you're a strategy trader, structure trader, if you are a scalper, then of course, 30 minutes, you'll probably be done for the day in 30 minutes. You're in and out of trades all day, right? Well, not all day, but I'm saying you're in and out of trades. You're in and out of positions very quickly. You know what I mean? So let's see here. I don't think I even think about how long. Just set my stop loss TP and wait for it to hit one of the. Absolutely. I'm learning patience. I thought I had patience until I started this journey. Right. Absolutely. You're welcome, Kiara. Yeah, even though the screen goes to sleep, yeah, the trade is still running in the background. Very, very true. If the setup is invalid, you hold. Right, if setup is valid, you hold. That's correct, Daniel. That's correct. If the setup is valid, you take the trade and you hold it. You take it. Remember, probability, right? To keep your probability going, what do you have to do? Every time your setup shows, you have to take it. Literally, you take it. If it sets up, take it. Don't worry about the outcome. Just worry about the process. And every time when your strategy sets up, every time you take it, you're increasing your probability. Think about this. I'll give you a good example. You got a person out there, you got two people out there they're selling the same product. They're both selling oranges. I'm just gonna keep it real simple. They're both selling oranges. Person one, he goes and taps into like 10 people. He lets 10 people know I'm selling oranges. Person two, he lets 100 people know that he's selling oranges. Who's gonna have the higher probability of making sales? Of course, the person that hollered at 100 people, right? It's the same thing with your trades. Every time your strategy sets up, you take it. If it's a clean setup and everything is there for your strategy, you take it. And you don't worry about the loss or the win, meaning you don't worry about the profit or the non-profit, right? You just worry about the process. So if you take your strategy every time that it sets up, then I would only believe that you should be profitable, right? even with the losses, even with the non-profitable trades, you should still be profitable, because I'm only hoping that you're trading a strategy that you've back tested and demo traded, or you're trading one of the strategies from our coaches. Don't try to come. It doesn't make any sense to come in the community and try to come up with your own strategy. It doesn't make any sense. You're in the community, use the resources. You paid to get in the community. I know one thing, I wasn't trying to make my own, make my own strategy or do my own thing. Whatever they had rocking, and I found something that fits my personality, meaning from a strategy perspective, and that's what I did. Serena, the same thing. Me and Serena pretty much almost trade the same way. We trade the same strategies, pretty much everything. I think the only thing different that her and I do is she trades the HSS, hybrid super scalping. I haven't. I mean, I play with it. I have the chart. I have it. I have the chart. Like, I can show y'all. I think some of y'all may know this already, but just to let y'all know, like, I do have the chart. It's this one. It's it right here. This is the chart set up for the HSS. As you can see, the candles look totally different, all that. But I don't trade it, but I have practiced with it. I have played with it. So I'm getting there. Y'all know I'm not a scalper, but I'm getting there. I think the HSS is a good strategy to have outside of it. I think it's a good scalping strategy to have outside of what I already have. All my strategies are pretty much structured strategies, right? They're not they're not scalping strategies. So my point in saying that is that you don't have to try to reinvent the wheel. There's so many resources in our communities that you can find a great strategy from our coaches. We have some amazing coaches, literally. Like, I'm gonna let y'all know, I will never be a part of anything that ain't rocking, ain't good from my perspective. And I know I got some pretty darn good taste. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Lord for giving me that, for giving me one of them good qualities. I have darn good taste, and I can read people very well. I was in a couple of communities before, the Inner Circle and, of course, the Edge Funder, and I can tell you, it definitely was not like what we have. That's for sure. That's why I stuck here. So there's plenty of strategies that we all can learn. So, you know what I'm saying? Just take advantage of that. They're here. The strategies are here. All you got to do is learn them. Get in with one of these coaches. Excuse me. If you're on the Edge Funder, get with Euphoria. For real, Soy. Get with Euphoria. I mean, he's great at what he does, and he loves to teach. He'll get you whipped into shape on a hybrid super scalping strategy. You can start there. Anyone in the Inner Circle, you got Lazy, you have also Euphoria, you have Scout, you got Juvier. Then if you want to, dip your toe into crypto, you got Canary. So it's like we have all of these amazing resources around us. Like, we got to use them. We have to use them. There's enough strategies between the Inner Circle and the Edge Funder. I'm telling you, you have everything you need to become a consistent, profitable trader. Literally. And I ain't just saying that. That ain't no cap. That's facts. I'm telling you that. From what I see. This ain't because a Juvier or because a scalp guy knows from what Trend sees. I'm telling you, there's a lot of resources here, enough for you to get ahead. There is no excuse on not being able to find a strategy, at least a strategy that works. The strategy that we have in the communities, in our community, they are proven strategies. Y'all see our coaches eat. So tap in. Yeah, soy sauce. He came and blessed us today. 30 minutes ain't none when they want you to work a whole right, a whole hour and wait. Whole hour for what? And our $20 max. And no, 30 minutes ain't none. That's what's real, for real, Q. That's the truth. Like, 30 minutes is really nothing. I'm down 1,500 and still going down. Are you? You're down 1,500 and you're still going down. What do you mean? Let me know what you mean, Snehal. Let me know what you mean. Once I join the community officially, I can get access to the coaches. The you would have to, Hilton, you would have to join the inner circle to get access to that coach. But if you join the Edge Funder, which is free, the Edge Funder Discord is free, then you can definitely you'll have access to Euphoria. We do have other coaches in there as well, and there is learning materials and stuff in there, and then you have me, so you're good. But if you get into the inner circle, then you would have access to those coaches. To get into the inner circle, that is something that Juvier does. You can't just pay for it. It has to be by invite. He usually waits. I ain't gonna say waits, but he usually does not. How would I say? It's not a community where he's just allowing people to pay and just come in. You know what I mean? Like, he does it very slowly as far as the amount of people that he lets in, and then when he does, you have to go through an interview process and all of that stuff. Like, this is a very exquisite community, so just keep that in mind. But you will have access to resources no matter what Discord that you end up joining. Unrelated, for those unlimited lost TF accounts, can those not be reset? Great question. Soy Sizzle. Oh, okay. Yes, you can. But if you got a payout, you cannot reset the account anymore. Bam. Got it. Hella bands. Wow. Not until it reaches zero. Right. Not until it reaches zero. That's what's up with our prejudice. But yeah. So let's jump back. So going back to this holding this trade, you got to be able. That sounds good, Hill. No problem, brother. You got to be able to hold your trade. That's why we say don't look at trades, right? Because when you're looking at trade, it's like you're looking at every single candle. That's why you set it and forget it. You set it and forget it. You set your stop loss, set your take profit, and wait for either one to get hit. Just like Soak stated. That's how you do that. All right, so remember, holding a trade for 30 minutes is not bad. So you're good. JT hit 298, can get out on demo, preparing for my 25 hedge fund account. Yep, and got out. My bad. Oh, so check this out, Q. When you get the Edge Funder account, you have to trade it, right? So let me say this. When you purchase the Edge Funder account, it's a subscription. You're welcome, Marvin, no problem. When you this is with any prop firm. When you, God, price is super bullish. When you where am I? Oh, when you get your Edge Funder account, please understand that if you got it today, 30 days later, because it's a subscription until you get to the payout threshold. When you get to the payout threshold, the subscription goes away. I'm gonna get to you, Don. I'm laughing at you. Yeah, Q. So what you want to make sure of, stay demo trading until you're really, 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 truly ready. And because when you get the account, remember, the subscription is going to be happening every 30 days. You know what I'm saying? So when you get it, before you get it, be ready for it. So I would say just demo trade a little bit more. But if you're ready, grab it. But just keep in mind that after 30 days, your subscription starts hitting every 30 days. So just keep that in mind. So I'm just saying, just be ready for it. You know what I mean? So you know that in 30 days, and not that that's a big deal, the 30-day subscription thing, but I wanted you to be mindful of that and just know that. And don't feel like you have to. Let me say this: when we get these accounts, right, especially the Edge Funder account, because there's no eval involved, right? So just understand that you may pay subscription for 2, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months till you get to your payout threshold. That's a huge possibility. Now, that's not one that I would want for you. I would want you to, get it passed within a month. I mean, not passed, but get to the payout threshold within a month. So, but do understand it's a possibility that you could be paying for your subscription for a few months. It just comes with the game. That's what it is. You got to remember, the money that we're spending now is an investment into our trading career, right? Because the money that we're spending now is going to be, let me say it this way. The amount of time and finances that you invest into your trading game is what's going to pay dividends at the end, right? So if you invest just hardly a little bit of amount of money, a little bit amount of time, guess what you're going to get at the end of that? A little bit amount of money. Think about that. You're not going to kill it if you're not putting in the time and investing into your skill. You have to do that. 1 second, y'all. Just had to plug in my laptop. Yeah, so you have to understand that you have to invest. So just know that whenever you get an account, that you may not pass it in the first month. And I'm saying this to say, don't rush. Don't be like, oh, the subscription is coming. I got to hurry up and get either pass eval, or for TF accounts, I got to get to the payout threshold. Like, no. The Edge Funder accounts are funded accounts from day one. But do understand that it may take you a month or even longer if you're new to get to the payout threshold. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to say is, don't rush to get to the payout threshold just because your subscription date is coming. So, you know what I mean? Just chill. Like just get the account, trade it, and bam. Understood, my friend. I'm in demo for a little while longer, gave myself a timeline, but now understood the process. I'm cooking. That's what's up. It took me 1 month to make back everything I invested to start. Hey, it took me 12 months, 13. So shout out to you, Mr. Payout. I just hit 10K in profits today. That's what's up. Shout out to that. That's what's up. That's why I call you. That's why your name is Mr. Payout. For real. But that's dope. Just took the HSS longs, 2.3 R&R banked. Nice. Let me go to that chart. Let's see what you did. Boom, boom, boom. Got it. Okay. That's what's up. I was just checking that chart, Serena. I was just checking that chart. Aha. Nice. Yeah, for real. Jerry Jack Eaton. Hey, bro, can I hold something? His boy, I think he got payouts every day this week, or almost every day this week, or 6 payouts this week, I think so far, 5 or something like that. Or I think it's 6 payouts in a row or something like that. You didn't? Yeah. You're welcome, Makita. No problem. All right. So that was our question today. Any questions about holding a trade for over 30 minutes? Any questions about that? Let me know. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's nothing really too big about that one. So let's see here. Let's do this. Let's go with our tip of the day. Tip of the day today is a clear level beats a perfect candle. A clear level beats a perfect candle. Every day last week and all 4 this week. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, he earning his name. I'm on 9 including today. That's what's up. That's what's up. Fire, bro. It's good stuff. So what you got? 9. Nice. 9 payouts. That's that's one of the, how would I say, that's one of the the caveat, the pros of Take Profit Trader. You can pull a payout out every day. They let you pull a payout every day. Take Profit is they're a cool prop firm. I like them. They're one of the ones that I definitely I ain't gonna say I endorse them, but I definitely recommend them. They are good. All right, so excuse me. A clear level beats a perfect candle. Let's talk about this. Location over pattern. Think about that. Location over pattern. Clear level beats a perfect candle. Location over pattern. Think about that. So think about it. Candles can be very misleading, right? Can be very misleading. Levels define probability, right? And those strong levels, they survive all the noise, right? All the noise from the candles, all the noise. So always remember this. If the level is clean, it can be, you'll notice there'll be a bunch of messy candles. What I mean by messy is like a bunch of wiki candles, all that type stuff going on, right? But the level is still holding. So if you think about it, what's stronger? The level or the candle? The levels. The levels are what's more important. Levels are what's more important. Strong levels will always survive, survive the noise. And the levels will always define our probability, period. Just keep that in mind. Soak you out? What Soak say? A minute, late for work, better get at it. Y'all have a blessed day. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't. That's what's up, Soak. Appreciate you, brother. Have a great day. Hope you have a cool day at work, man, for real. If I knew it would hit TP, yes. Right. That's the thing, Makita, we don't know. So that's why we got to get in the trade and just ride it. You know what I mean? Started trading 1 year ago. It's possible for everyone here to do. Yes. Yes. You're right about where you need to be. That's about where I was when I started like getting my groove. Right at that 12 to 13 months mark. I mean, I was making profits at around the eighth, ninth month mark. I was taking payouts. But when I hit that year, that's when I totally saw like, oh, I'm not green like I was. I can do a little something. You know, I can get some payouts. I'm not blowing accounts. I remember all those. Remember, I blew so many accounts. It wasn't hard to forget. But yeah, so just keep in mind that it's okay, right? You blow an account, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind. And my mind is still going on from the conversation that we had when we first started. Because Kai said he was feeling a little defeated. You know what I mean? So it comes with territory. It is what it is. It's like being an athlete and getting an injury. Like, unfortunately, injury could end your career, but at the same time, that comes with the territory. I was able to reset my account, back in it. I made my trade for the day and ended positive. Thank you, fam. There you go, bro. You reset it. That's what's up. So it had blown. You blew it. Gotcha. So just know when you reset it today on the 20th, whatever your subscription date is, that's gonna stay the same. So just keep that in mind. So I want just so we're clear. So let's say I think Kaz said his subscription date is on the 20th. Today is the 7th. So he reset his account today, but on the 13th, in 13 days on the 20th, that subscription will come around again. So just be mindful of that, y'all. If your subscription date is very close, don't reset it. Don't pay unnecessary money that you need to pay. Be patient. Make yourself wait. Wait for those few days, week, whatever it is, and wait for the subscription to come back around, and then continue on in that account. And I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. I used to, when I would blow an account, I would punish myself. Excuse me, dang. I would punish myself by not resetting it. So I would not reset my accounts. I would make myself wait to the subscription date. Man, that sucked. God, I hated that. I'm not gonna even lie. That used to just burn me up. I used to be so ugh. And I'm glad I did that, because all that did was give me the fire to continue not blowing accounts, to stay consistent. Just don't blow them. So that's what helped me. That's something that you can use in your game also. But definitely yes. Definitely yes. So going back to our tip of the day today, It's real. These two are real simple today. Clear level beats a perfect candle. We already know that. Most of us know that, right? We know candles can be misleading, but levels always define our probability, right? In strong levels, as I stated, you'll see a level. Matter of fact, here you go right here. I'm gonna give you a good example. Let me show you some on the charts here. All right. All right, so we're on the 1 minute. Look at these candles. Super wicky, right? Right? But and I'm just talking about this area right here. This is just a little small, little minor example, right? So let's look at this, right? Now, these candles are not clean candles. Look at how it's a hammer, it's a little doji. Look, these are just super wicky, right? Look at this. It's all just, these are messy candles, but look, the level is holding though. That's the thing. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. A clear level will always beat the perfect candle because candles can be very misleading. So just keep that in mind. Real simple. A strong level will always hold no matter what the candles look like. So always focus on a level more than focusing on a candle. So just like here, like we know this has to be some strong level going on through here, right? Price pretty much stayed there literally all night. Like it literally just stayed in that zone all night. Let me go to 5 minute. Until, what's this? Until 1:50 a.m. And then price just went crazy. So, and then look, it came back down. Price went above, came back down. Oh, I'm tripping. Here I am. My bad, y'all. Wrong day. This is what I was looking for. So price opened last night. Yes, it did go bullish, and it's still going bullish. But I'm saying, as you can see, like it pretty much kind of ranged in an area, right? So we would have to say this is a pretty strong area. I'm wondering to see what it looked like if price ever broke this to the sell side. So, but the idea and the concept of tip of the day is to understand that a clear level will be the perfect candle any day of the week. So just remember that. Location over pattern. Location meaning level. Pattern meaning candle patterns, right? Candlestick patterns. So just keep that in mind. All right, so we're going to jump off that. And, all right, let me get in here. Thank you, bro. I have to take my little one to school now. We'll rejoin when I get back if you're still here. Absolutely, bro. Sent that link. Oh, cool. Can you please help with increasing patience? All right, so patience, let's look at it this way. I have a coach I was a coworker with a few years ago. He became a full-time day trader, so I hit him up and joined his Discord. That's what's up. Okay, bet. I'm gonna do the same too and free and fire about the 5-0. I prefer to enter after the close of the doji to confirm the direction aligns with where I want it to go. That's what's up. That's the HSS talk. Kiara says you sent that link. What link? What link was it? So Snehal. So think about this. Let me say this. The only way that you can increase your patience is by being disciplined. You got to be disciplined. That's the only way that you can increase your patience. You have to be disciplined. If you're not disciplined, then you're going to be all over the place. And the reason why I say it like that, because discipline is going to take care of everything. That will take care of everything. Discipline. So, to work on your disciplines, oh, Jeannie Jerry sent a link. Got you. I was just making sure it wasn't something I was supposed to do. That's why I asked. But to think about this, to increase anything, patience, not foaming it, all that stuff, it all boils down to discipline. So I would say, Snehal, we need to work on our discipline, brother. That's what we need to do. Because think about it. Your patience and all of that stuff will only increase the more you implement discipline. So with that stated, that is the thing that I would focus on first. Let me see here. I'm trying to think. What could I? Sneehall, what community are you in? Are you in TEF and the inner circle or just TEF? Because if you're in the inner circle, I was going to point you in the direction to some resources. So let me know. But I will say this. You have to increase. I mean, not increase. You have to work on your discipline. You got to work on that. Yeah, it's discipline. He said, "Oh, was that for me?" Yeah, I think she wanted a link to whatever Discord that I think your one coworker. I think that's what she's looking for. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So check this out. Oh, you're in both. That's what's up. Sneehawk, let me see. I think you DM me, right? There we go. Cool. So check this out, Sneehawk. Go into. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna show you right now, brother. I'm gonna show you where you can go to get some good psychology. He also helps too. Go into Master Trading Psychology tab. Go into Master Trading Psychology tab in the inner circle. Alan is in there. You could put it here. You could put it here, Jerry Jack. It's cool. It's all good. You can put it here. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate much respect on that. I appreciate you, bro. Like, just even thinking like that. I appreciate it. But you can put it here, bro. It's cool. If you want to, you can put it here, brother. It's cool. Then, you know, other folks in the community can grab it. It's cool. It ain't no big deal. You can put it here if you want to. It's all good. No harm, no foul. No, it's no disrespect at all. I would rather the community get that. You know what I'm saying? You got it? Okay, cool. Right, Sneehall. Absolutely. He's like, oh, I forgot about Alan. Right. Go in there. Yeah, Jerry, you can put it here, bro. It's we family. It's love in here. But like I said, I appreciate you. Much respect for you even thinking like that. So there it is. Because it can help some other folks in the community. I appreciate you, bro. You ain't disrespecting. You good. But like I said, just for you even thinking that way, I appreciate that. Much respect on that. If you want to put it in here, it's cool. If other folks want to jump in, I look at it like this. You can't never have too much resources, right? There's no such thing as having too many resources. So if it's going to help someone, I'm cool with that. Now, Sneehall. Yep, hit up Alan. Go in there. And I'm sure he has a lot of stuff on discipline exercises. I used to do some of those. So there you go on that. But you definitely just know you have this thing that you have to work on your discipline. Just know that. There's something that you got to just work with yourself. There's something that you got to work with yourself. That's it. And it's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. Let me make sure I say that too. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. It's just something that you have to work on. That's all. It's not the end of the world. Ain't nothing crazy going on. We all been there. And we have to work on that. So, got it. That's true. Well, if you want to put it in here, it's cool. And if y'all want to do it on, DM on TF or wherever, that's great too. However, it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, so let's see here. We're at 51 viewers. If we can get the likes up, that'll be amazing. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. Other than that, let me get them free likes out you. I only need what we got. It's just 12. I know we got 12 of y'all. Good morning, late, Mr. Cologne. Are you late to the party, sir? But yes, if we can get the likes up, 14 more likes, that'll be amazing. Free, just a free click. It don't cost you nothing. Just click. Real simple. Other than that, do y'all have anything for me? Any questions? Any concerns? Also, too, Sneehall, those books in my description. The Best Loser Wins. I still advise all of y'all to read that book. T. Pruitt read it. You can talk to him about it. Taylor Pruitt, he read it. Jay Royal read it. So I'll put it in here. Absolutely. Let's see here. Where are we? Let's go here. All right. So the book is, all right, let's get back there. All right. So let's see here. And bam. And bam. And bam. All right, let's get this thing for you. And that would be here. And that would be right. Where's them books? Where them books? Where them books? All right, cool. Here's the book. Here's two good books. But I recommend reading both. But I recommend reading Me Too Late. Good morning. Now you good. You good, Renee. You still here. You good. And whatever you missed, you can always catch that back on a replay. All right, so I just dropped the two books. Ha, 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 look at that. What T. Pruitt say? The book is definitely worth getting, and if you have a Kindle, it's free. There it is. So Best Loser Wins, and I got a little link there to take you right to the book. And One Good Trade. One Good Trade is a great book as well, but I would definitely say read that after The Best Loser Wins. Read The Best Loser Wins first. And then for those of y'all, I got a free book for y'all. For those of y'all that, that's what's up, Tamika. She read it. Great book. And here's another one. This is the Candlestick Bible. It's a PDF. It's cool. It's free. You guys can, you got that one as well for those that want to get their candles, understand candlesticks a lot more. For any body on the call that's, much newer than some of us, get that book. Straight up. Would it be wise to use the 50 strat on an edge funder account, even though I have 1.2K daily limit take profit? I wouldn't. I mean, you can, Crazy Samurai, but I wouldn't. Let me say this. You can use any strategy on TF accounts. The thing is this is the one thing you have to be mindful on. Just make sure that you have your TP set to where you are not going over your daily limit. Like you're making sure you're not breaching your consistency rule. As long as you do that, it's cool. You can use any strategy with TF. You want to use 5-0, that's cool too. But just keep in mind, you want to make sure how would I say, that you calculate your dollar amount. Because the worst thing that you want to do is you do not want to breach the consistency rule, because all it's going to do is just raise your payout threshold. And you don't want that to happen. So just make sure that you do your calculations, count your ticks, count your points versus how many contracts you're in on, and get your tick value together. And as long as you just set that TP right before that, you're good. So you can trade any strategy. Just make sure you're not going over 1,200. That's it. That's all you got. That's all you have to be mindful of. Just don't let your profits go over your max, whatever that for you is 1,200. Just don't let it go over that, and you're good. All right. Any other questions y'all got for me? Questions? Let me know. Let's get these questions rocking. Golly, we're just so bullish today. Unreal. Well, I guess once again the bias proved, and New York was supposed to be bullish based on overnight bias, and it is. Question of the day today was, would you take this trade if you had to hold it for 30 minutes? Did anyone post the 5-0 my strategy? The 5-0 my strategy. Heaven and joy. I would say Yes, it's been posted. If you're in the inner circle, yes, it's been posted. Let's see here. 5-0 now is up to TP8, 42.80. So it's up to TP8 with a profit of 42.80. So Canary's gonna appear if you give that free right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, where's she at? It's funny. As soon as I start talking about the Candlestick Bible, she just pops in my brain. Like, where's she at? Like, I just expect her to come around the corner and be like, I hate that book. She's so funny. I love my sis though. She's super funny though. That's too funny. I've been holding longer, but after 2 hours, I can't look at. Right. That's why I say don't look at the charts. Like when you just turn the volume up on your device, so this way you hear cling-a-ling-a-ling. So you're gonna go to your screen and you know one or two things, right? Hit my stop loss or hit my take profit, and we live with the results. Real easy, real simple. That's it. That's all we got to do. Just that. Real simple. But that's why I always say, do not look at, like, just set it and forget it. Don't stare at that all day. It causes too many emotions. Like, don't do that. And make sure you're reading these books that I'm giving y'all too. At least the biggest loser, the best loser wins. Just please, if you don't want to read no other book, read that book and the Candlestick Bible. Literally, Candlestick Bible to give you like a good understanding of candlesticks, right? But the best loser wins. That's going to be all trading psychology. And y'all know that's all I pretty much preach in here. Every day we doing trading psychology, trading psychology, trading psychology after trading psychology. Like that's what we preach. Because what? That's the most important thing that we have in trading is our psychology. Nothing else. Everything else don't matter. Literally. Nothing else matters but our process. Does NQ move slower when you are demo trading? No. Because you're trading in a live market. JR? Yeah, nah. And if it is moving slower, then I would say you need to check your data. You may have delayed data, but it should be moving just regular like the live market. As per the tip of the day, today the Candlestick Bible is in. That is funny. Sneehall, that was good, bro. I got to give it to you. That was a good one. He said, as per the tip of the day today, the Candlestick Bible is invalid. I love it. Good one, bro. That was a good one. Like, honestly, I feel the same way. I got to get my base hit, and I'm gone because I'm not built like at Trip. Hey, okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's stop the press. What is my name? Can someone tell me what my name is? Can y'all type in the chat? Who am I? Who am I? This guy that's sitting right here. Who am I? It says it at the bottom left of your screen. Because even my right-hand man just called me Trade Genius. That's not my name, sir. We're gonna have to ban. We're gonna have to have a talk later. Like, who am I, everyone? What's my name? It's not Trade Genius. Someone just called me Trade Genius. It's not my name. Mr. Royal. AKA Trent, AKA Unc, LOL, at Trade Genius. Hella Band said you're Juvier. That is too. We know you as Trent. Thank you, Bodovan. Thank you, Bodovan. Thank you, brother. I knew somebody was gonna get it right. Man, these guys. Thank you, Serena. This guy. He said I was just tagging you. That's too funny. Thank you, Kiara. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. He said, Mike said, Trend the genius. How long did it take you to become profitable? King Tay, welcome, welcome, welcome. It took me 12 to 13 months to become profitable, meaning recoup all the money back that I had put out and my subscriptions, like all my full investment into trading when I first started. I was, let's see here. I went down about 27K. Yeah. Remember, some of y'all know my story. I was trading 20 Apex accounts at a time. So when I blew one account, I was blowing 20. And I probably blew those 12, 13 times. So that's what, 260 accounts, 14 times, 280 accounts. And then I blew my 20 PAs, my performance accounts. I blew those 3 times or 4 times. That's another 60 to 80 accounts there. I'm over probably 300 something accounts blown. But I still was able to become profitable. I did not give up. Wait, what did Morbid do? Oh, shoot. Oh, Lord. I'm scared to look. What did Morbid do? And Joseph reacts. None of us are built like Trend, the original PIMP. Lord have mercy. Is that an I there? It sure is. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to get a better acronym for that. No, that is too funny. That is too funny. Right? Right? That's what I'm starting to notice. I'm going to put this up here. At Joseph Royal Reacts, always spreading fake news. Sir, I don't know what we're going to have to do with you, man. Oh, Marvin Drifter wild for that one, right? Yeah, he wild for that one. I can't even put that one up. That's too funny. Hella Band said, you're Juvier. That's too funny. All right, y'all. Any more? Let me see here what we got. Donald Trump is my teacher. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hearts can't find the it's just real hearts can't find the emoji. Do Apex have a bundle deal on multiple accounts? No. What they do have. So what turned me on to Apex is they always have like the 90% off. So I did 25K accounts. They're regularly $167. With 90% off, I was getting them for $16 and like 70 something cents. Literally. Like, yeah, I was getting $16.70. So that's when I bought my first 20. It only ran me, what, 167 plus 167. It ran me like 325, right around there. 335, something like that. Somewhere around there. Yeah, about 335. Yeah, I think it was like 335 for 20 accounts. And I was fortunate enough where I was getting them on all, let me see. First started my career in 2024. So I would say all of the, I don't know, all I can say I was blessed because that whole time from when I started trading, which was what, March of 2024, going all the way into the end of that year, like Apex was just, they was pumping out sales. If it wasn't 90%, it was 80%. So I was killing it. But they don't have a bundle, but you can just get them on, you could just find them on sale, wait till they go on sale 80% and then just snatch them. Awesome. Do you recommend to have? Absolutely. Do I recommend to have multiple accounts? Yes. So let's talk about that. So as traders, we have to understand what is the power in trading? Like, where's our power? Like, you know, what is the most powerful thing we can do as a trader outside of like our trading psychology? Is to max out on your accounts. And let me explain. It's something that I learned. If I'm going to trade with a prop firm, if I can have whatever the max accounts that I can have, that's what I do. If I can have 5, I buy 5 evals. With Apex, it was 20. I was doing 20 at a time. That's how I do it. When those turn to sim-funded accounts, then you can copy trade them. Think about it. It's much more power in having multiple accounts than it is in having one. Because in that one account, if you make $200, it's just $200. But in 5 accounts, that $200 is now $1,000. In 20 accounts, and keep going, it's like 4 bands, right? So let's think about that. The power is not in the amount of profit you make. It's in the amount of accounts that you have. Because when you have more accounts, you can just 150, 200, 300. You don't even have to make a lot of bread. You got 5 accounts, you make 250, 300. You over 1,500, 1,250. You doing real good. You got 20 accounts, you do 200, 250, 300. There it is. 20 accounts at 300. That's 6,000 one day. $300. So think about it, you made 300 one time, but because you copy traded 20 accounts, that one 300 was worth $6,000. That's where the power is. The power is not in the amount that you make in a trade. It's in the amount of accounts that you have. So I will always recommend to everyone, max out on the amount of accounts that you can have and copy trade them. That is where you make, that's how you eat in this game. Period. Like, don't do one account. I mean, if that's all you can afford, then that's all you can afford. There's nothing to talk about there. But if you can afford to max out on the accounts when they go on sale, buy whatever, 5, 10, whatever, buy that amount. Copy trade them. Get you a good copy trader and copy trade them. That's how you eat. That's how you eat. Like most mainstream media, right. Do you remember? Yes. Yes, they will do that. You know, it would be nice if news actually posted news and not trumped up crap or fake stuff, but I guess only chaos sells, huh? Facts. And that's not a political statement. That's just facts. That's facts. It's my new coach, not my only Trumps. I heard the money they printed for COVID is being pumped into the market. Sell liquidity as well, since you only need 2K to start trading soon. What do y'all think? Basis on absolutely. But to pass those 20, the amount that it took me to pass one, because when I'm trading one, I'm trading all. So I got it passed in it was less than a month. It was definitely less than a month, Snehal. It was less than a month. Yep. Man, if I had money, I would be. Scale horizontally, yep. As my next goal, copy trade my 5 accounts. I was blowing them too, so I trade one at a time until it's blown. That way I don't need to keep doing evaluations. There you go. Asking because I took 25K from TF on 30 March and still no payout. Took 25K from TF on 30th of March and still no payout. Snehal, reach out to that soy sauce smiley. Reach out to him and get some clarification on what's going on with your account. I put his handle in the comment section. Reach out to him. What's the best way not to blow 20 accounts like you did in your first year? There is no best way not to blow them. You're gonna blow them. You're gonna blow accounts. You're gonna blow accounts. You're gonna blow payouts. It's part of the game. Literally, it's part of the game, and that's not to even sound discouraging. I just like to just be completely transparent. There is no best way to not blow accounts. Of course, let me say this. Okay, I can say, well, be disciplined. Trading psychology. Don't FOMO. We know that though, right? But even with that, you can still blow accounts. It can still happen. So, what I would say is, if you want to have the best opportunity to blow less accounts, get your discipline up, get your trading psychology up. Make sure you're back testing that strategy going back 3 years. Make sure you demo traded that strategy for at least 2 to 3 months. Just like Mr. Payout, like Jerry Jack will tell you. He demo traded for months on end before he even thought about going live. And he was already with someone, so he learned a strategy, right? Right? So all he was doing was testing a strategy that he learned. That's why he's getting payouts like he's getting. He ain't no, I'm gonna tell you something. I say this respectfully. I'm gonna say it again. I say this respectfully. Jerry Jack is no different from anybody on this call, anybody on this live. Everybody here is the same. But you know what makes him different? He put in the work. And I'm not saying that no one else is not putting in the work. I'm just saying, like, what you see him doing is because he's invested into himself, excuse me, and he put in the work. So that is the determining factor. Does that make him better than us or better than anyone? No. But what does it do? We can honestly say, like, he's putting in the work. That's all you got to do is put in the work. Got to put in the work. If you put in the work, you're going to reap the benefits. But remember, think of this, let's look at it this way. I always like to do analogies because I always like analogies always kind of like bridge the gap, right? We're going to do it again. Got two people, right? One guy, he goes out and he shoots 10 shots every day. This other guy goes out and he shoots 100 shots every day. Who do you think is going to be the best shooter? It's pretty simple, right? It's the guy that shot 100 shots, right? So with that stated, the person that puts in the work, that's back testing their butt off, demo trading their butt off, truly learning a strategy. And it's the other thing too. Let me make this clear. He trades one strategy. See, he's not all over the place. He ain't strategy hopping. He learned one strategy and he runs with that one strategy. So every time that he's trading, it's his strategy, right? So think about how good he's getting at, or let me say it this way. Think about how good he has become with learning how to trade that particular strategy. Because remember, whatever he was trading was green to him. He didn't know what the heck that was, but he learned it, right? And then when he learned it, he practiced it and demo traded it, back tested it, did everything he needed to do to become proficient with the strategy. And he went and got him a coach. He invested into himself. That's why he's seeing what he's seeing now. That's why he's doing what he's doing now. He is truly benefiting from what? From all the time and effort that he put in. It's coming back around. He told us how many times? He told us a bunch of times, all the time that he's back tested, how long he waited. You know what I'm saying? So you have to keep those things in mind. And don't worry about somebody else's time. It could have taken me a year, could have took someone else 2 years, could have took you 3 months. Don't worry about no one else's time. That's their journey. Your journey is going to always be different than someone else's. So it's kind of like one of them things where we say, don't count nobody else's pockets. Don't count nobody else's pockets. Focus on what you got to do, and you'll be counting your pockets. Like for real, for real. So what he said, he got his first funded back in November, and it took me till April to get the first payout. November, December, January, February, March, April. 5 months. 5 months. Straight up. Absolutely, Trey. Got to crawl before you walk, man. In anything. You got to crawl before you walk. That's with anything. No one comes in. There's not a professional trader on this earth that woke up. That was born and was like, oh, they just became a great trader. No, they worked at that. They bust their butt to get there. So just keep that in mind. That's what's up. We glad you are exactly right, Kiara. Learning alone does suck, but I'm glad I got y'all, and we're glad that we have you. So just know that. It's definitely mutual. All right. You like the 5-0 strategy? That's what's up. Q, well then practice that one. Practice it. Yeah, practice it and trade it. This is the one I'm back. Okay, I'm back testing for now. Okay, I got you. You're back testing for now on. That's what's up. I use this one right here. I'm going to share it with you. Right here. So this is the link to get there. But I'm going to take y'all to the, let me see here. All right, that's the link to get there. Let me see something. Let's do this. And let's do, what is that? Apex. Copy trader. Ninja trader. All right, cool. So it is, where is it at? Not to sign a form. Nope. Trade Syncer. Nope. We want, where are you? I think it's this one. All right, so look, so here's the, there's a link in the comment section that I just put for the copier that I use. But I would say, let's see here. Let me see this right here. I think this is.
Tried to pass a challenge from FTMO, Top Step, Apex, Funded Next, or any other prop firm?
Show of hands. How many of you are tired of doing this? You gotta come in here, you gotta set up your order, and then you gotta come over here and do it on the other account. Such a waste of time, am I right? Or maybe some of you are in here and you figured out the group trading.
All right, so I'm trying to look at something from last year.
But then when you come up
Trade
here
copier.
and you try to do an or ATM order, it rejects your order. So then you're having to go in and submit every single leg manually.
All right, so I put the link in the description. It's basically it's an Apex copy trader. It's not through Apex though. Well, let me say this. So Apex has two business models. They have their trade copier, and then of course they have their Apex accounts. Same company, two different entities. So they're separate, two separate websites. You don't get it with your Apex accounts or nothing like that. So don't get confused on that. So, no, you can trade any accounts on there. I use this copier. It says Apex through NinjaTrader 8, but you can put any account in there, literally any account. I have my take profit. Well, remember this. We can't put the Edge Funder in there at this point because the Edge Funder has its own dashboard that we trade from, right? So we can't use that with the Edge Funder, not yet. So that last integration is coming. That's going to be down the road. That'll be announced. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I know it's in the works. All right, so other than TEF, other than the Edge Funder, in my trade copier, my Apex trade copier, I have my 20 Apex accounts. I have my 5 Take Profit Trader accounts. I have my 8 My Funded Futures accounts. I have 5 Lucid accounts. And I also have 5 Tradeify accounts. And I also have all my demo accounts in there. Yeah, you heard me. I got my demo accounts in my copy trader, and it's 3 of them. And I also have my live account in my copy trader. That's everything. And when that last integration happens, the Edge Funder, my 5 Edge Funder accounts will be in there also. And you can pick and choose how you want to trade them. You can trade one of them. You can trade all of them. You can set up 2, like I have 2 different, like in my copy trader, I have 2 things set up. I have, in my copy trader, I have a setup to copy trade my Funded Futures accounts and my Take Profit Trader accounts together. Those, you know what I'm saying? Then I also have another setup in my copy trader where I can trade my Lucid and my Tradeify accounts together if I want to. So, and then you can even set up another thing where you can trade, you can have like a bunch of different copier setups. So let's say you're trading, like, you know, I trade multiple strategies, right? So I can set my copy trader to where I can copy trade the accounts that I want to trade per whatever strategy. So I set it up. When that strategy pops, when that strategy shows itself, and I get in a trade, whenever I enter in, whatever my account is at my leader account, that leader account is gonna basically activate in my copy trader, and then all my other accounts are gonna follow. So I'll be in on that strategy, right? On my other computer over here. Then on this computer here, I will be same copy trader. I'm logged into my account, my leader account on this computer, and then whatever I do on my leader account will activate my copy trader, and all the follower accounts that I have connected to this lead account, they will follow this lead account. So I can be copy trading. I could be in 2 different trades on different accounts at different times, And I could be trading them all at the same time, all in my copy trader. Straight up. To me, to be honest with you, Apex is the best thing going. I ain't messing. First of all, Apex, let me say this. Apex is one-time payment of $149 and you own it. You get 2 licenses. You can use those 2 licenses on 2 different devices. Absolutely. There's not no monthly subscription. That's why I don't mess with like TradeSync and all them other ones. And that's not to knock them. I don't even know how good they are. I've never even tried them before. I'm not knocking their usability. What I'm saying is that I'm not trying to pay more subscriptions. We pay enough subscriptions as it is. So when I got this copier, I knew nothing about TradeSync. Only other copy trade I knew was Replicanto and some free copy traders that my coach and mentor turned me on to. It's been Apex since 2024. That's all I've ever used. That's all I will continue to use. And it's the best thing going for me. And like I say, it was a one-time payment of $149. That's it. One-time payment, you own it. That's what I like. So for me, it's the best thing going. Literally, it's the best thing going. So do I need another computer to copy trade that many accounts? So let me say this. So with a copy trader, I have a gaming laptop that I used to do my copy trading on. It's a little cheat code. I'm gonna give y'all some games. So the gaming laptops are cheat code for traders, especially if you're copy trading. So let me explain. In order to use a copy trader successfully, you want to have a laptop that has a lot of RAM, random access memory. Okay? Why? Because your RAM is what does all of the multitasking within your computer. So, why do you want a device with high RAM? And also why I use a gaming laptop. So let's think about a gaming laptop. A gaming laptop is designed to do what? It's designed to game, but what does that mean? It's designed to work fast, right? While you're firing, you're punching, whatever game you're playing, you're running, whatever it is you're doing. It's designed to to implement whatever gaming moves very, very quickly and very, very sharp. So how does that transcend into trading? Well, think about it. If it's a gaming laptop, we know there's all kind of stuff going on in the game, right? All kind of stuff. So this gaming laptop is going to provide me with what? The hardware that I need to make sure that it can keep up with all the graphics, it can keep up with all the movements and everything going on. So transcend that into trading. When using a copy trader, you got to think. Our computers already are using a ton of data already, right? They're using a ton of data, right? Think about it. We got all the data coming in from candlesticks, from everything going on, volume, this, that, this, right? News, we have volume spikes. So it's a lot of data going through our laptops, right? Through our devices. And it's constant data going through. So what the gaming laptop does is it allows you to place, when you place your entries, they go in immediately. Your random access memory allows you to be able to handle all of this copy trading going on. If I'm in 2 different accounts and I'm copy trading 10 accounts over here, and then I'm copy trading another 10 over here, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. And I noticed when I had my HP, before I got this gaming laptop, it was all kind of quirky stuff going on. I did some research. Well, in my little $600 Costco HP that I had, the random access memory wasn't really that big. It was a $600 laptop. For like a kid starting college, that laptop is ideal. But for gaming, for trading, or even gaming, it's the same thing. Trading wasn't good at all. So my copy trader would have a lot of issues. So shout out to my coach, mentor, my big brother. He put me onto the gaming laptop. That changed my whole world. And then I understood. Me and him have the same background. We both come from IT security analyst background. That's our previous background before being traders. And when he explained the random access memory, when he said that, it hit me like bling, like, oh yeah, duh. It's so much data that has to process that my little HP can't handle that. So that's why my copy trader was doing quirky stuff. When I got this gaming laptop though, that ended everything. That totally solidified my copy trading. And I'm gonna be honest with you, my copy trading has been amazing ever since. So this gaming laptop was worth it. It was an investment. It was like 3 bands. I think you can get them for like 2-ish, but it's the one that I use. It's the one that I can honestly say works. I don't do nothing else with this laptop. I only use this laptop for trading. There's nothing downloaded to it. I don't surf the web on it. Like, I do none of that. I don't check emails on it. I don't even have an email set up on here. I have nothing set up on here. But the only thing that's on my desktop is everything trading. Everything trading. Real simple. I have like 2 things on my desk. I think 3 things on my desktop. 4. I have my Google Chrome, my NT8 copier, my Apex copier desktop when I need to update it, because you have to update it from time to time. And then that's it, my recycle bin. That's all I have on there. I have nothing else on there. I only use this for trading and trading only. So for me, this is one of the best investments that I could have ever, honestly, this probably was outside of FX Replay, my gaming laptop, I would have to say, would be my second best investment into my trading game. Now, I do understand that everybody ain't got 3 bands for a laptop, but I'm just telling you what I did and why. So at some point, that might be something you may want to look into. Let me go on here real quick. Let me see if I can show y'all. All right, so let's see here. So it is a Asus ROG Strix 18, G18. That's what I have. All right, it's this one right here. All right, so let me do a little screen share, and let's get there. Actually, let me jump in the comments real quick, so I'll make something. So I answered your question. Down, have found that built-in trade copies are very good so far. Have not used Apex yet, so can't comment on that one. Also depends on what platform you use. A lot of platforms have their own built-in trade copiers now, and like I've mentioned, they have been good so far. So do I need another computer to copy trade? I already spoke that. RAM, yes. RAM equals success, absolutely. Why is it dumping? It took me out. Oh shoot, maybe somebody tweeting, y'all. Yeah, it is dumping. What could we say? How many accounts do you trade at one time? The most I've ever traded was, I think 20. Yeah, because when I trade my Apex, I trade them by themselves. I don't trade my Apex with my funded futures or my take profit. I trade Apex by themselves. I trade my funded future and take profit together, and I trade Lucid and Tradeify together. That's my strategy. So that's pretty much how that works. Let's screen share. I want to show you something. So this is the laptop that I bought. This is the one I'm talking about. This Asus ROG Strix. Now I got this one. This is the one that I had bought. I bought it a couple years ago. It was 3 bands, but it was worth every bit of that 3 bands. They have this one here. This one, I mean, you can do this one too. This one's good. $18.99. It's $20.25. That one's fire. You can do that one too. As long as you're getting a Asus ROG Strix, this is a gaming laptop. Asus ROG Strix. So any one of these Asus ROG Strix will be good. The price also depends on like the chip that's in there, right? So when you think about that, some of the stuff you're dealing with, that's why this one is a lot more expensive, of course, than this one. But this is the laptop that I have. Actually, I have this one right here. Wait, is it that one? Let me see. Let me make sure I'm sure. Let me make sure. Actually, it's this one. It's this one. Because I don't have AMD. I don't have this AMD 16 core. I don't have that. I have Where is it? I have this one. Mine has a 24 core GeForce, which is NVIDIA. So, but any one of these will be good. Any one of these A6 Rogue Strix will be good. I mean, this one is even crazier right here. It's because it's a bundle. So that's why it's 32. It's a bundle. But you just need just a laptop. If that's something that you're willing to invest in, I would invest into that. It would definitely change your trading game. Also, for me, being that I travel, travel a lot, it's something good for me that I can take on the go and be good. And yeah, it's like I said, for me, it was an investment. So there it is. Let me go back into the comments. All right, any more questions for me, y'all? I got anything for me? Any more questions? Any more concerns? Something y'all want to talk about? What y'all got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Let's see. I had a little, it's crazy, y'all. Like, y'all not be wearing my hats backwards a lot. I had this round little thing right here from the back of my hat. I had a tan. Crazy. Any questions for me? All right. Well, I guess. We got the likes up, master viewers, man. Y'all are amazing. All I got to say, you guys are amazing. That's all I have to say. You are amazing. All right. So, if nothing else for me, we're gonna get up out of here. Didn't take no trade today. Actually, I played around with Lazy's little. I was gonna take Lazy's trade, jumped out of that when I saw that it was invalid. Then I just switched to my demo account real quick, and I took it anyway just to see if it would go, just because it was invalidated. So I was just testing. I I was like, you know what? I know it invalidated. Let me jump on my demo account. I'm gonna take it anyway just to see. That's the kind of stuff that I do. Let's see here. When's your next vacation? Set trend and where to? Do you think I should stack prop farms or use the T? I use them both, bro. I use them all. Thank you, T Pruitt. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I use them all. I use them all, bro. Like the only reason why the Edge Funder, like I stated, is not here in this copy trader is because it's a different integration, but that will come at some point. But I believe in stacking prop farms. It's not something that I did initially. I was only just 20 Apex. It wasn't until last year. Last year around this time, because last year around this time is when I became profitable, which was like April-ish. And March and May, I took as a gift to myself because I didn't do anything for literally like 2 years. I literally was just in my house, just grinding away on trading. When I became profitable, I went on a 14-day road trip. I hit up like 9 national parks. That was like that was like a reward to myself for staying down, being disciplined, and all of that stuff. So this year, I don't think I'm going to be doing pretty much anything. Only thing I have going on is, my Saints. Shout out Josh Threats. He might notice my Saints. We playing in France this year, and being that I'm a season ticket holder, that game in France is a home game, believe it or not, because New Orleans is French influence. Yeah, so I looked at it yesterday. I'm just waiting for the packages to come out. So for the season ticket holders, they're gonna have packages. So I'm possibly may go to France, and if I do, live stream still gonna rock. So I'm just gonna make sure I travel accordingly. You know what I'm saying? The good thing is the game is on Sunday, so I can always live stream Friday, get out of town, and come back on the live stream on Monday before I leave. However, I'm gonna figure it out. Really? That's what's up, JR. He said, I'm a Saints fan too, bro. That's what's up. Let's go. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about doing, Morbid Drifter. Other than that, I don't have really anything set. Go Falcons. Oh, T Pruitt. No. T Pruitt. No. T Pruitt. Don't tell me that. T Pruitt is not a dirty bird. Oh, Lord have mercy. I got to throw my hat on that one. I got to take my glasses off on that one. T. Pruitt. Are you serious, bro? Are you a dirty bird? Please don't tell me that. T. Pruitt, you was my guy, bro. I don't know now, bro. I'm going to have to rethink this relationship. Had to take my hat and my glasses off for you, bro. Are you serious, bro? Are you are? That is so funny, man. That is too funny. Yeah, if y'all know, yeah, right. JR know. Boy, I'm telling you, Falcon fans and Saints fans, he like, I live in Atlanta. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That's all right, T. Pruitt. You still my guy. I'm not gonna let our many years of football of football beef get in between our trading relationship. But that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. I can't wait to get like y'all, but I'm being patient. That is what's up. T. Pruitt's a dirty bird. But you know what, bro? I would have never known. That would have been the last. If that was $1 million question, I wouldn't have won that. I wouldn't have won that bread. I'd have lost. I'd have never guessed that you were. I'd have said everything else but that. But that's what's up. My whole family doubted this, but I'm gonna show them. Yeah, hey, look, check this out, Q. A lot of times, okay. So let's look at something, right? In trading, it's a very non-traditional way to make money, right? So think about this. Most families are going to look at you like, what are you doing? Like they look at you like, what are you, like, what's that? Like, isn't that gambling? Isn't that, like, can't you lose all your money? Like, they don't really understand. But I love the energy when you said, my whole family doubted this, but I'm going to show them. Exactly. Because guess what? When you start getting them payouts and you start showing them payout certificates, I guarantee you, they're going to be looking like, what you doing? Like, what you doing? Like, how'd you do that? How you get a payout? Like, just think about all the real basic questions that you're going to get when you start showing them the payout certificates. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to totally be the determining factor where they're going to realize, like, maybe I need to rethink the way I think about this. Absolutely. I just hope that for all of us that our spouses and our family is very supportive. And if they're not, then you know what they say. The best way to prove something to somebody is just show them. That's what's up, Josh Stretz. Hey, Josh, I want to tell you a secret. T. Pruitt is a dirty bird. Josh, I just want to let you know that. He's a dirty bird. Wow. People getting divorced over trading. Oh, Princess, me? Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, brother. I hope that's Ben. Are you serious? Or are you just? I hope you're playing. In my heart of hearts, I hope you're playing. Donna says, my husband literally thinks I have a gambling addiction. That's not a gambling addiction. You're not gambling. Like I said, they just don't understand. You know, it's okay when people don't understand. They're just, and this is respectfully stated, they're ignorant. Not ignorant like they're stupid. Ignorant because they just don't know. Remember, ignorance can be innocent, right? And that's just an innocent ignorance. They just don't understand trading. And that's okay. It's all right. That's not a big deal. But we do have to understand that ignorance can be very innocent because it just comes from not knowing, right? So, you know, like I said, once again, just, I always say, prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. T. Pruitt laughing. At Ben, I'm about there now. Oh, okay. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm really sorry to hear that. Facts. People are not supportive. They expect you to become a million. Yeah, that's impossible, yo. Like, come on. At the end of the day, of course, I'm not in your households. I'm not in your relationships, and I understand relationships can be very tough. But just don't even just block. That's a bunch of noise. Just block that out, right? Just block that out and just do you. It's the best thing I can say. Just block that stuff out and just do you. Don't even let that filter in. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, just like Tamika said, once you start getting payouts, their view will change. Just prove them wrong. Exactly. I love to prove people wrong. I love them. I love to be doubted. Think about it. When people doubt you, that should give you the fire to work even harder. You know what I'm saying? Like just to prove, like I'm about to prove you so wrong. I'm about to make you eat all your words and your thoughts. Straight up. Straight up. This is all I talk about at my kids. Drop off since that's all I go and back. Oh, okay. It's all I talk about. And my kids drop off since that's all I do, go and go back home. Got it. Hey, I'm going to teach my wife about only trade. Stop. But yeah, y'all, the same people go and say, put all your money in XRP. Right? Yeah, don't even, like I say, just block it out. Anyone can think what they want. Everyone's entitled to think what they think trading is. Or even like Jerry Jackson, don't even tell them. But I mean, of course, when you live in a house with them, it's kind of hard not to say what you're doing in a room, right? So they're going to know that you trade. You know, that's okay. I lost a wife, but I want a new family. Wow. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that, brother. That, you know what? That's in God's hands. That's in God's hands. But I'm definitely sorry to hear that, bro. I don't think you lost a wife. I think she lost you. Just to keep it 100. I think she lost you. That's what I'm doing. I will not quit. God already told me. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. You gotta chase your dreams. You gotta chase your dreams. Can't nobody tell you what your dreams are. Only you know what your dreams are. Only you know what you really want. You could tell somebody what you want, but they don't really feel what you want. They don't really know what you want. They heard what you want. They're not inside of you. They're not in your brain. They don't know that whatever burning desire you may have to do something, whatever that dream could be. Period. So, yeah, so with that stated, you know what I mean? Like just focus on what you got to do. Block all that noise out. If you know what? Go back and watch my very first video, my very first live stream. I talk about that. I talk about this, what we're talking about right now. Go back and check that one out. But yeah, y'all, just you got to block the noise out and just do your thing. We know this ain't gambling. Like, we know that. They may not, but whatever. It is what it is. It's okay. You know, just like Tamika said, and I've even stated this. That's why I said, go watch my very first live stream, episode 1. So I talk about this, you know, specifically. Just block the noise out. And just do what you got to do. Like I said, you start getting them payouts, they're going to start looking at you like, how you do that? How you do that? Don't worry about it. The same energy you gave me when I was doing this is the same energy I'm going to give you when I start getting payouts. Don't worry about it. Just know I'm making bread. And be careful because you might end up being the breadwinner in your house off trading. So, yeah, that can happen. So, where we at? Glad we filled that for you. Ben, we're here, even if we get Wi-Fi glitches. Oh, right. I just stay away from people that are not supportive and stay around good energy every day. JR, great point, brother. Great point. If somebody's not in the energy that you need to be in, kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling them to kick rocks. I'm just saying, like, just don't even be around them. You don't need to be around. If you think about it, that's negative energy. Yes, and what Chris said. And don't tell no one your moves. You know what my grandma used to always say? Don't tell the left hand what the right hand about to do. Josh. All of them but T. Pruitt, Josh. All of them but T. Pruitt. T. Pruitt is probably the only dirty bird that I'm gonna be honest with you that I got love for at this point. Seriously. And we're gonna keep it like that. You know, we're gonna keep it like that. At least I can say, there's a dirty bird. I got love for a dirty bird. I got a dirty bird. I got a dirty bird in my community. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we rock. We put those differences to the side. and we rock together on it. We got love in the trading space together. But yeah, yep, keep it low until you up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yep, don't telegraph your move. Just I know, you know what, no, so crazy about this. That can be very discouraging too for you when no one's there to support you, or they think that you're doing something because they just don't understand. That's the time you really, really got to tap into your trading psychology, and don't let no one talk you out of what you're doing. Don't let no one talk you out of your dream. For real, man. Same here, T. Pooh. Love you too, brother. Trade Genius, could you please tell my sister, oh shoot. Could you please tell my sister hi? She don't believe trading is happening. Her name is Selena. Selena, what's up? How you doing, Selena? And Renee, my name is Trend Genius. Trade Genius is the channel. We good. No big deal. I just want to say that. My name is Trend Genius. Trade Genius is the channel. Yes. But yeah, tell sis I said what's up. I'm an Aries too, and people always surprised how I can keep moving and never give up, no matter on all the hurdles. Absolutely. Mama will tell her all her people, because she'll be proud, but who she tell might not be right. Right, exactly. Yep. Bad mind people are everywhere, and it sometimes be your own. Yeah. I'm in the A too, but a Vikings fan. Oh, that's what's up. Rise up. I'm with you, T. Pruitt. There we go. Uh-oh, we got a few dirty birds here, but that's cool. Guess what? We still gonna live to trade another day, and we're gonna trade together, and it's gonna always be all love. So, but other than that, man, if we ain't got nothing else, we're gonna get out of here. T. Pruitt, that one threw me for a loop today, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. That one threw me for a loop today, brother. I had to throw my hat and take my glasses off for that one. I was like, huh? Not my mans. But nah, that's all good. My husband and children doubted me for a while and finally got him and myself a payout. And now he's asking, take as long as you need on the chart. Hello. I bet he is. He like, you know what? He's like, yeah, take as much time as you want. Her eyes bucked. And she said, what's up? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Selena, I heard you in the building. I'm up right now. Can I get the shutdown gift before you go? Absolutely. You know how I am about my community. What? Let's do it. Not shut it down, not shut it all down. Shut it down, shut it all down. There you go, Sean. That's for you. That's for you, my guy. But yeah, man, we're going to get out of here. It was a great stream today. Absolutely, Kaz, anytime, my brother. Absolutely, man. And hey, I'm going to say this. We don't ever feel defeated as traders. Like I said, blowing account sucks, but we never feel defeated. We don't say that. And if we feeling that, we know what? Nah, we tell ourselves what? Nah, I'm not defeated. I just blew an account. That's all. That's it. I'm going to get another account, and I'm about to start back up again. Remember? It's tough, right? Tough, right? We got to treat ourselves with tough love. Like, ain't no feeling defeated. We blow account like, oh, well, blew account. I'm about to go get me another one, and I'm right back at this thing. So with that stated, man, y'all have a great remainder of y'all Thursday. For those of y'all that made money today, please log out of your accounts. You know what I'm saying? Don't give that money. Don't go back into market and give that money back. Other than that, as I stated, have a blessed remainder of your day. Shout out to the Edge Funder co-founders, Juvier, Scalp God, my brothers. Without them, we would not be here. And y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Except JR. Yeah, everybody have a great day, especially my dirty birds in the community. I got love for you. I'm not going to even front. I got love for my dirty birds in the community. We ain't about to let the football thing separate us. We found love on trading. That's where we're going to stay. Absolutely. Well, y'all have a good one. Definitely see y'all first thing tomorrow. Let's try to go into the weekend green. And yeah, I guess that's it, man. Well, y'all have a good one, man. Catch y'all mañana. Same time, same Trade Genius channel. Yay.